Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm here with Fathur outside the Emirates Stadium. We've just lost 3-1 to Arsenal. Not 3-0, so I guess that's a positive, but still another loss.
It's a mess, Alex, and you know what? The best part is we scored a goal. How long do we haven't scored a goal since? 19th of March. That's the last time we scored a goal. And you know what? I'm taking this goal actually for pride because we haven't been that good going forward, but it's been same occurrence week in, week out, you know. And I just think with the lineup that I saw today, Frank Lampard doesn't. I don't think you can blame Frank Lampard for this, but I do think we need to blame him for the substitution that he made, in my opinion. And the fact that the players have to take more accountability as well for this game. That first half for me, that was the worst first half that I've ever seen. We could have at least conceded 5 goals in the first half.
Worst half of the whole season?
The whole season, worst ever the whole season, Alex. We could have been 5-6 goals in the first half down. They were that clinical. They were that team that want to play European football. We are a team that like to play for the championship, you know. That team is like a relegation team. It doesn't look like us anymore. Why on earth that we keep seeing this week in, week out? Oh, is it because some people keep blame Lampard, some people keep blaming the players. It's a whole combination of it, from top to bottom. It's whole a mess. Why do you think the board kind of sack Potter in the first place after we lose to Aston Villa? Oh, you know what, guys? You know what we were thinking? Because the fans not backing us up all the season after we sacked Tuchel. You know what, guys? Let's just use Lampard, a club legend that we all love, a top goal scorer of all time for this club, to use as a shield because at the moment they know the fans gonna go angry at them because they know what happened right now. It's not that Chelsea that we used to know. That's the problem, Alex. Off the pitch, everything's absolutely a mess. And at the moment, I just can't see where we're going for the future. And yes, you can buy these lots of luxury players like some Mudryk, but when you don't have a future or you don't have a clear direction on what's going to ahead for the next season, we're stuck in the middle.
I mean, it's interesting you say it. So you don't believe it's just one issue, because some people are saying it's because we sacked Tuchel, others because we signed too many players. You just think it's everything coming, you know.
For me, I look at it from the beginning. As soon as Todd Bowley bought by the club, he said his clear vision. He said that I want a manager that wants to collaborate. That is a red flag number one. You don't do that here because we've never been a part of where we want to be winning a now mentality. Not a project club. No way. I understand what he's trying to do, like buying these young players, second clubs as well, trying to get these, you know, scouting coming in. You know, want to build a future around these young players, but at the same time, like, these young players not going to be in Chelsea Football Club for much longer because...
It's interesting you say that as well, because you talk about buying other clubs.
Yeah.
Focus on this club, for God's sake. You haven't even been in charge for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we looking in France, in Brazil?
Scouting? What was the scouting for anyway? Like,
scouting for what? A fucking relegation scrap. I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it now. It's embarrassing. At least give it a couple years, get to know the football world, because, I mean, we've made enough mistakes in that sense. Let's not make the same mistakes with this club as we do with the next club that they buy, you know?
I just think they're panicking a bit because I feel like that transfer window, yes, I understand some fans literally crying for, you know what, let's go buy some more players because we didn't buy any important players in the summer. We only bought Cucurella, Koulibaly, Sterling. That's like averaging about 30 plus age. You do need some young players that can come on into this team that wants to play for hunger. All I've seen right now, the likes of Sterling, who are on a massive wages, they're not performing that well for this club. And I do feel sorry in some ways for the likes of Enzo and Mudryk, because I know they're the ones going to be the future for this club for much longer. But at the same time, the senior players don't act like they want to be in this club anymore.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think, well, let's just presume that Poch is going to take the role. I think he's actually going to try and make us a back four team, because I think there's going to be a massive squad clear out. I mean, which players, in your eyes, stand out as players who should leave? They just don't need to be here anymore.
Blimey, Alex, it's just like an open heart surgery operation, you know? Maybe we could talk about at least 10 to 15 players, but do you even think we're going to get that 10 to 15 players in one go? No way, no, not a chance. Like with the current market that are we seeing right now, other teams going to be improving, and we've got a lot of ton of deadwood players in our team. I just think like it's not going to get a quick fix. At least for me, realistically, all I can see maybe are 5 to 6 players that can go this summer, and Poch going to come in. And as a result, we're going to get a more bloated squad next season. It's going to get a lot even worse when it goes to transfer window this summer, in my opinion, before it gets any better. But tactic-wise off the pitch, I don't have any issue. I understand with people criticising Pochettino because of the Spurs connection. But I do think that he's good in developing young players.
Yeah, but that goes to show. I mean, I will actually give Johnny Minerals a shout out. I am going to give him a shout out because there's a lot of things people disagree with Johnny on. But one thing that he says, which I have to agree with, is Poch is sort of showing us what the ambition of these owners are. Because he's not a winner. He's not. You had Nagelsmann, you had the chance to get Enrique, Mourinho. You chose Pochettino. It's a good manager, but he's certainly not the top bracket.
Again, you're talking about that vision, collaborating with the board. Why do you think Enrique and Nagelsmann rejected in the first place? Because they know they want it. They're the one that want to take over the club. Not the board. They don't want the board getting involved like the one Bowley did, going to the dressing room and addressing players. That's 3 times, by the way. Apparently, I heard that. I think it was the 4th time that he visited the locker room during the Brentford game. That's the 4th time. You don't like. When was the last time we seen Roman Abramovich come in the dressing room?
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Exactly. Like you don't. Like I understand you trying to protect your investment, but at the same time, what is the point of the manager there? To coach, to motivate these players. You don't need other outside interference to get stuck in. I understand. Like he has good intention, but the execution was a bit out of shape.
I'd love to know if he did this at the Dodgers or at the Lakers. You know, if he goes in the dressing room all the time.
Bruv, I watched the Lakers game the other day. Yeah, because he wasn't in the court side. Apparently, you saw that video. The fans asking about Pochettino.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I had a sneaky feelings whatever happened in that meeting, that kind of stole Pochettino's announcement, because I feel like I kind of sense that Pochettino wants to be the one that have the full control.
100%. And why wouldn't you, mate? Why wouldn't you? What's the point of being called a manager if you can't manage? You know, you're the one who's supposed to be in charge.
You're the one get paid. Like all the board can do right now off the pitch is running the checkbooks. Simple as that. You don't need to be involved. You just have to see from the outside, and then let you up on the pitch. Just speaks for itself. And it's long, man. It's long. And you know what? I hate to just keep ranting about this ownership, but at the same time, I've seen the ownership kind of a bit split at the moment, because there's one side of the ownership that that wants to back the process, and the other side is the ones that want to win now. But at the moment, it's like 50-50. It's tough. We're in an awkward position right now. We got Bournemouth on Saturday. I can't see us winning the game this season. And at least, you know what? The good news is we're probably like not the worst team in the moment, but we'll see, innit? We'll see.